Roughing it out in the Chadian jungle. Hundreds of refugees from the Central African Republic have recently arrived here, fleeing the violence back home. This man lost his arm in the crossfire.
I was walking out of my home when a bullet hit my arm. I couldn't find any medical care or help. I took my family to the town of Nanakasa, where we stayed until a week ago. Then again, suddenly we received warnings that the anti-Balaka rebels were coming and we fled to Chad.
Another victim says armed militias have tortured him and broke his bones.
People were in their shops when armed men attacked the marketplace and began shooting at everyone. Even old people like me were tortured and shot at. They cut off the arms and legs of some and killed about 100 people in Bosangawa.
Chad already hosts more than 70,000 refugees since 2003. And over the last 2 years, 5,000 more have joined. The recent influx has been limited but steady. The Dossay camp has been around for about 7 years now, but new arrivals are coming since the recent flare-up of violence in the Central African Republic. According to the UNHCR, about 400 people have been hosted here during the last couple of weeks. They're being hosted in these big structures. Many families are sharing the same space so far, but soon they're going to be building their own little homes using this other type of material. Relief NGOs provided tents for families who arrived earlier. The newcomers are also beginning to get help. And those much propagated Muslim versus Christian hatreds, alleged to be at the core of the conflict in the Central African Republic, have no visible traces here. As the Christians held a Sunday service in a makeshift church, their Muslim neighbors stood aside and watched in silence.
My sister is married to a Muslim. The anti-Balaka came looking for any Muslim to kill. We decided to flee towards the frontier.
It's clear that the living conditions here are way below acceptable standards. But after the dangers they've seen back home, these refugees are happy to find a safe haven in Chad. Mohamed Vall, Al Jazeera, at the Dossay refugee camp, southern Chad.